This house, which is now known as the House of Symphonies, was completed 26 years ago. And its whole purpose was the dedication of a new form of music. And on the walls here are innumerable symphonies. As a matter of fact, there are 49. And people have come year after year from all over the world to enjoy and play and make discoveries and inquiries into the nature of the structure of this music. Some of the symphonies we played have been magnificent and superb. Some have been total disasters. Some have been total disasters that gave great mystery to what it was all about. We had a rain symphony once, and what happened was I got really excited about working these bowls and the concept of time. So we had the bowls from here all the way down a long corridor, stretched out, and we had 35 players that night. It was going to be an evening performance, and all the lamps were lit. And the idea was that one person would start at one end, and another person would start at another, and there'd be several people in the middle to cue in where to cross over. So the sounds would start swinging back and forth. In my mind, I was kind of thinking of the Philadelphia experiment, where it went array and bodies were sticking out of parts of ships and whatnot. But I was curious to know if we could create a kind of a whiplash of time by increasing the velocity of the swinging back and forth. And we did this for about 3 or 4 hours, and then it began to pour, and nobody could leave. The parking lot was filled with cars, and so I made sure that everybody had a place to sleep that night. And I went up to my tower, and I was totally depressed and discouraged because nothing happened. And I felt that I was pointed in the wrong direction, and everybody wanted to go home and was kind of grumpy, and I didn't know if we had enough food for breakfast the next morning. And it rained all night. And about 6 o'clock in the morning, the sun came out, and everybody got up, and some great, wonderful person found coffee and donuts and enough food for us to have breakfast. And we were sitting around the seating area, 35 of us, getting ready to go. And this huge weasel, it was more like an ermine, came up to the central window there, rose up, and started pounding on the window with its front paws. And got all our attention, kept pounding. And then it dropped down and picked up a rat and held this dead rat in its mouth and pounded on the window. And laid the rat down, looked at us, pounded on the window, picked up the rat. By now we understood this was a gift that the ermine was giving us for last night's playing. That's a rain story.
Mm-hmm.